Hello. I did it. I got live on YouTube. I'm sorry. I had to delay it till 5:30 because I was trying to figure out some stuff. Thank you guys for waiting. And like I said in I think I put something in the subject matter. This is a Q&A about all things YouTube related. Ask me anything related to YouTube. I'm going to try to keep up with the comments and answer as many questions as I can. I plan to be on for maybe 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. Hey, let's see who's here. Nicole and Model Chick New York and Dehali and Brittany. Hi, Brittany. So let me see if there's any questions already posted. Model Chick New York says, I have gained subscribers but not views. I upload 3 times a week during the same time frame according to what my analytics show me. Should I upload the exact day and time or change the content? Model Chick, what's your name? Should I call you Model Chick? Hey, Bree. Hey, Sierra, Tiffany Ann, Sherry. It is a good idea to have a schedule to let the subscribers that you do have know when to expect videos from you. Because just because someone is subscribed to you doesn't mean that they're getting notifications or that you show up in their feed. So what I would do is definitely schedule a particular upload time and date. How long have you been uploading? If you've been uploading for a while and you have a nice library of videos, then you should be able to use a tool like vidIQ to check and see when your subscribers are most active, and then you can pick that time to upload. Also, be sure that you are promoting your videos on your other social media platforms so that it's as a reminder to let people know that you're going to post a video later today at 5 o'clock, or that if you've already posted the video, if you're on Instagram, you can do swipe up to watch. My video is live. Do a little preview, create a little excerpted teaser of the video. Let's see. Tiffany Ann. How much money do you get, Amina? I'm not really sure about that question. I think I did a video on Facebook. Maybe I will go ahead and post it to YouTube about making money on YouTube that explains a lot of that process. Tiffany is asking, should I change old thumbnails to better ones? Yes. Should I also change descriptions on old videos? Yes. Yes, Tiffany Ann. In fact, I'm working on a video right now, and the title of that video, or what that video is about, is maybe 4 to 5 ways to jumpstart or to revive your channel if it's not growing, or if you've had a channel that has really slowed down in views or subscribers. And these tactics don't include creating new content, although you should still be creating new content on a regular basis. It involves refreshing your thumbnails and changing your descriptions, or not necessarily just changing them for the sake of changing them, but writing better descriptions, keyword rich descriptions. You know what I'm talking about? That have language in them that refer to what your video is about. Ooh, a lot of questions. Hi, Willa. Remove. I found the remove button. Let's see. Do you think it's still a good time to build YouTube and invest as well? How many times to build good traffic per week? Absolutely. People say all the time that YouTube is very crowded, it's very saturated, and that may be true, but in my opinion, it's not crowded and saturated with people who are doing YouTube the right way. If you come on YouTube with a game plan and a niche and a plan for your content and you are consistent at it, you can pass up a lot of the people that are just hanging out on YouTube, posting videos for the heck of it, or not posting and engaging with their audience in the right way. So, how many times to build good traffic? Do it as often as you can. Definitely at least once a week. If you want to grow fast, twice or 3 times a week. Will I be doing any financial literacies on my channel? Nope, that's not really what my channel is about. I don't know if I know much about financial literacy, except keep your credit good and um, work extra jobs to make money. I don't know. How to tag your videos for more views. Naturally, Ronnie is asking how to tag your videos. Your video tags need to be related to what the video is about. It needs to be related to your title. It needs to be related to your description. I can't say that enough. Tags on their own maybe don't hold as much weight as they used to, but a well optimized video, what you're saying in the video, the tags, the description, and the title, all tying together will help your video to get seen. Do I offer consultation services? Zaria Goldsmith? Not yet. I'm trying to get to that, but right now I'm just trying to help as many people as I can before I start, doing paid channel reviews or accepting clients for consulting, because that takes up a lot of time, and that's just me, one person to one person. Right now I'm trying to help one too many. Does it hurt to delete old videos that don't do well? I mean, it depends on how well are they not doing. Did they not get any views? Are they getting some views? If they're still, giving you some traffic, I wouldn't delete them. I've heard of people deleting to make their feed maybe more cohesive and make their channel more cohesive. But I just say don't worry about those old videos. Just keep creating and do better on the videos that you are currently posting. Go tag your video. Oh, Lord, I got a lot of questions here. It's almost midnight. I have to work in a few hours, yet I'm still here learning new stuff. Thank you, Bruna. Where do you live? I'm going to scroll down and see what you say, but what is the most important thing to have in your video to make it top quality? Is it lighting more important, or sound? Both lighting and sound are important. I was looking at a live video that I did with Raven a couple of years ago, and we were sitting here in the same office, and it was super dark because I didn't have any lights over here. And I felt like that was kind of annoying. So now I have lights so that you can at least see my face. And sound is really important too. Mics don't cost that much money. The mic I'm using now is a Yeti mic, and I believe it was around $100 or less. Nicole, that's what you asked. Nicole asked about the top quality. How did I decide that I wanted to manage Raven's channel? My name is Sasha, by the way. Hi, Sasha. I have a niece named Sasha. Pretty name. Raven was growing, and she was wanting to transition to be from a college student to be full-time on YouTube. And I noticed that there were some things that she just couldn't handle, especially once she became a mom, and she wasn't going to be able to scale her business. So I just wanted to help her become more self-sufficient. Plus, I love this stuff. I live for planning and management and social media. So it just seemed like fun to me. Shaylin says she's in the fashion niche and she's trying to niche down since it's such a popular niche. Any tips or thoughts? I've reviewed some channels on my Facebook page that are in the fashion niche. And I think if there's something unique about you? And even though we live in a world where plus size is the norm now, plus size is not everyday fashion. So, for instance, if you're plus size, or if you're super tall and skinny, or if you're very petite, or if you have a certain type of style, like street style, I don't know, if mommy style, modesty, you know what I'm saying? As far as niching down into fashion, those would all be good ideas. What is unique about your particular style of fashion? Because I guarantee you, if it's something that you're interested in, there are other people out there that are interested in that too. Diane Pinkin says, I'm not sure what all the analytics really represent. Is there a resource to help me understand that? I think I mentioned this before. YouTube has a channel called YouTube Creators. I can't remember. Search for YouTube Creators, and it is actually YouTube staff and employees who have short, concise videos that explain exactly, the YouTube Studio, back in the analytics. I feel like they have a lot of information in their videos about understanding analytics. Also, I did a video a couple of weeks ago on 10 YouTubers to watch if you're interested in growing your channel. Any of those people that I mentioned, I am sure have done a video on figuring out your analytics, and I would search their videos and watch those. What would I consider to be a niche? Where did I lost it? Oh boy. In the fashion niche. I'm not sure why the Linux. What would I consider to be a niche that's unique? There are a ton of niches. Do you know there's people on YouTube looking for, how to make paper airplanes? What about the young man that I just discovered on YouTube a few months ago? His name is Marco, and he paints freaking tennis shoes. He has millions of views. He has millions of subscribers, and he's showing off his art in a way that's unique. And I'm sure by this time he started painting other things other than tennis shoes, but that's how he started. Anything that you can think of that you are truly interested in, there's other people who are interested in. I've been doing YouTube for fun, but I would like to start growing and being more serious about it. Should I just start a new, more consistent channel, or keep the one you have? There's no question. I mean, keep the one you have. This channel that I'm on now was a channel that I created when I was just trying to share a weight loss journey over 10 years ago. I didn't create a new channel. I just privated those videos and just started creating more content. I had 2,000 subscribers. I'm pretty sure most of them aren't still here, but maybe some of them are. So just keep creating new content. And if you feel like the videos on your channel don't speak to what you're doing now, just private them. If Model Chick wants to know how to tag properly, go on my Facebook page and watch the channel reviews I posted. I posted 3 already, and I'm going to be posting, I think, 4 or 5 more. In those 10-minute videos, I'm looking at actual YouTube channels and talking about how to tag them, how they should have structured their tags for their videos. You're welcome, Didi and Mookie. When is the right time to start selling products on my YouTube channel? Should I wait for a certain amount of followers or engagement rate? I have 3,000 subs. You have 3,000 subs, start selling. It couldn't help. It couldn't hurt. I mean, I don't think you're going to turn them off if you have a product that is related to your channel that they may be interested in. How are watch time hours calculated and how often? I do not know. How are they calculated? I just assume they're calculated by, minutes turn into hours. YouTube's back end is much smarter than I am, and they calculate them real time. As far as I know, they may lag behind like a day or so, but YouTube calculates how long your viewers are watching your videos in real time and share it on the analytics. Hey, Bruna, you're in the UK. Oh, okay, cool. Would you say to wait to start for when you have good equipment, or is it better just start? It's better to just start. I mean, of course, we all want, I mean, even for me starting this channel, I wanted to get a new camera and I wanted to get mics, I wanted to get lights, but honestly, I could have started without it, because when you're first making videos, not a whole lot of people are watching anyway. So, you know, you want people to watch, but it's not like you're in growth mode and you're wanting, and thousands of people are watching your videos. You want to upgrade your camera for sit-down videos, but I don't know which one to get right now. I have a Canon G7X Mark II. So Raven films on a G7X Mark II for sit-down videos. It's fine. You can use that one. I mean, we both just got the Sony A6400, and that's what I use currently, but there's not much difference except the A6400 you can change out the lens to create different effects for sit down videos, I think. I have 134 subscribers. Queen J. Warren says, do you think I should do a live video? Can't hurt. Why not? Try it. The thing about the live videos, as in this one, is that I don't have to edit it. And it may not get that many views at first because, I don't have that many subscribers. And right now, well, there's 79 people in here. It may not get that many views, but over time, it'll get some. So yeah, do a live video. Be sure you don't make the mistake I did and just try to go live without promoting it. You can schedule a live, and that way it shows up on your channel and people can remember to show up for your live at a particular time. How important do you feel live videos are to engagement and growth? I don't feel like they're any more or less important than filmed and edited videos. I don't put a whole lot of weight on them. The thing that I heard, and this was kind of like a couple of years ago, so I'm not really sure how valid this is, but for instance, well, there's something called view velocity with your YouTube videos, and that means that the more people that watch your video when it's first posted, that first hour, that first several hours, and definitely the first day, but let's just say the first hour, it's kind of a domino effect. The more people watch it when it first comes out, the more YouTube is going to show it to more people, and so on and so on. So one tactic that I heard about was so you've got your YouTube video and it's scheduled to go live. Let's just say I had a video scheduled to go live tonight at 7:00. And I start a live to just start chatting and engaging with my audience. And then as I'm coming to the end of that live, maybe I'm talking about it's like, you guys, I'm dropping this video. It's going to be so exciting. I'm going to be doing this, and talking about this and that. I'm talking about that in my live. And then I say at the end of this live, okay, you guys, my video is going live in 1 minute. I'm going to close this live. You guys go watch it. So therefore, I've gotten 75 people. Right now, there's 75 people in here to hopefully, or maybe a portion of 75 people who are still interested in hearing more from me to go watch my video. And that's going to give it a little bit of a boost. Does that make sense? Okay. Black. Remove this man. No, art creation. I'm not answering that question. Do I think a vegan channel? Taryn, are you kidding me? Yes. Do you know how many vegans I run into every day? Half the people in my family are vegan. And there are more and more people going vegan every day. And most people don't know about the vegan lifestyle, what to eat, what not to eat, what kind of recipes to cook. So absolutely, I think a vegan channel will grow. Once you agree to do a brand deal, when it's time for the negotiating part, what are some of the things that should be in the contract? That's a lot. You can't imagine the different things that are in a brand deal. You can't even imagine. Basic stuff. And I've actually taught a class about how to work with influencers. If you are maybe a small business and you're wanting to do a brand deal with influencer, you got to have um, basic stuff like how much you're going to pay them, when you're going to pay them, um, what they're going to do in return for the money. Are they going to post a link? What is the link going to say? When are they going to post? When do they need to get it to you in order for you to review it? When do they get to get it back, your feedback, so that they can make the changes to it? What other platforms do they need to post on? Does the brand have the right to remarket your video or portions of your video on their site? That's a part of it. Are there any exclusivities? For instance, if you do a video for a lipstick brand, do they want you not to do any other videos for the next 3 months on other lipstick brands or other makeup brands? There's a lot to brand contracts, but um, my advice is just, if you're negotiating your own contracts, to read carefully and understand exactly what is expected of you. Shaylin, you're a short girl, so you're going to try to use me being short as a way to niche down. Absolutely. Go for that. There are so many short girls and looking for clothes that fit. So, if you do try on videos, or, brands, testing certain brands, are these brands good for short girls? I think that would be awesome. Rakisha, hello. Hey, from Sweden. Oh my gosh, you guys, totally makes sense. I said anything regarding the business of YouTube. Didn't I block you already? Okay, there. Um, no, I can't give you a contract template because they are all different. And the contracts that we have are confidential. We can't share with anyone else. So I don't know. Maybe at one point I could use some information from different contracts and just make up my own dummy contract. I don't know. What are my thoughts for YouTubers using phone cameras? I've heard, some of these phone cameras are good, especially the Google phone and the iPhone 11. The video and the audio quality is definitely good enough for a video. I'm not really familiar about how to edit on your phone if that's all you have, but absolutely make the videos on your phone if that's all you have. Is it okay, A. Nicole says, to have a beauty channel but post other videos on that channel like DIYs that don't relate to beauty? Don't do it. Not if you're new. Don't do it. I feel like a lot of people on YouTube want to do so much. And I understand that, having lots of different interests and thinking that, well, if the beauty stuff doesn't catch on, maybe the DIY stuff will. And you can do that if you're willing to risk growing very slowly at the beginning. You can post a lot of different things and see what sticks, but it's going to take you a while. It's probably going to take you several months to kind of see what rises to the top. And if you are looking at more established YouTubers who are doing this, and you're saying, well, they're doing it, so I should be able to do it too, that is not the case. When you're growing, it's so much easier and you can grow so much faster by focusing on one thing. Should you respond to hate comments, ignore them, or block them? What's a hate comment? Sometimes, hate comments run the gamut from people who are just, rudely criticizing you. Maybe they could have said it in a nice way, to people who are calling you names. If it's critical, if it's kind of critical and it wasn't the nicest way to say it, then maybe you could respond to it. But if there's someone that's calling you a name or just saying something ugly, then just ignore them and block them. Are the hate comments when you get as bad as they say? You'd be surprised. There are channels, and I was watching one young lady that I love. Her name is Amanda Rach Lee, and she does freaking journaling videos. And she had to take a break from YouTube because the hate comments got so bad. Who could hate on a journaling video? There are family channels that deal with the most wholesome stuff you could ever imagine. Nothing to hate on. They get hate comments. So, what you need to know is that there are some really miserable people out there and they're in pain. So, their objective is to inflict pain on others. And the social media is a very convenient way to do it. But if it's constructive criticism or if it's criticism that could be posted a little bit more constructively, I maybe would answer them very nicely, but the rest of them I just block and delete. Do you know how do you know what to charge or how much of an influence you have? There is a tool called Social Blue Book. They may be charging now. No, they only charge if you want to add more than 2 platforms. You want to add more than 1 platform. You can go to socialbluebook.com, you put in your YouTube channel or your Instagram. They will tell you because they'll say you have an average of 100,000 views per video. It's not really based on your influence isn't really based on subscribers, but kind of the views and the engagement. And they say you can charge an average of this much per dedicated video. On the low end, it's this much. On the high end, it's this much, and that gives you a really good idea. If you price your sponsored videos right in the middle, you can't go wrong. And then you can kind of inch up and see what people will pay. And that was from, oh boy, I'm losing track. I've seen hashtags in people's description boxes. Should I do that too? Does YouTube pick that up? You can use hashtags and you can also tag other channels. And I'm not really sure. We haven't really experimented with the actual hashtags, but it can't hurt. You can try it. Am I going to do cooking segments? Nope. What kind of curly hair videos would stick out over the other ones? Ew. You know, curly hair is big right now. I don't know. I mean, I've seen the videos segmented by hair type because people are looking for hair like theirs that, the YouTubers are showing their techniques and their products and showing what worked. I'm not sure. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Yes, model chick, you need to niche down. I'd like to start, Adeline said, I'd like to start documenting my weight loss journey, start my channel, and then branch off from here. Why not? Do it. A lot of people looking to lose weight. That's a niche. Do you think talking longer videos do still as good? I've heard shorter videos do better. That's from Sheila Wright. It depends on what the video is about. If it's a tutorial, people don't want long. They want a short, get to the point. It depends on what you're talking about. And also because when you're talking, you're just sitting down like I am. It's just like one, it's the scenery is not changing. People get bored. So if you can talk on a video, even sometimes I've seen people who do tutorials move from room to room and shoot in different spots throughout a longer video. Trying new recipes, is that a good niche? No, recipes are not a niche. Every day is better with Shantae. Specific kinds of recipes, like trying new keto recipes, trying new soul food recipes, trying new vegan recipes, trying Pinterest recipes even, because there's tons of recipes channel, and what is going to set you apart from the rest of those channels? What advice can I give to those wanting to start? Oh, look what time it is. 30 minutes already. What advice can you give to those wanting to start a YouTube channel this year with the changes that have been taking place on the platform? Would they consider nail art or nail hauls kid content? No, I don't think they would consider that kid content unless you are making content that is targeting someone under 12. you don't really need to worry about that. What advice I would give you, come up with a plan, come up with your video ideas. You've heard me talk about 100 video ideas. Put them on your content calendar and just start creating and be consistent and um, try to be as original as possible. How do you know if a sponsor of a video is real or fake when they reach out to you in the business email? Real or fake? Real or fake? I mean, I would ask if someone reaches out to you and says they want to work with you. I would say, okay, exactly what do you have in mind and what's your budget? And then you go from there. You also want to make sure they have a website that you can look at and an email address. And definitely check out their website and make sure that it's looks legitimate. I mean, if they're fake, you can ask for your part of your payment in advance if you're a little um, suspicious. My Diane Perkins says, my channel is about my family life as a new age grandmother. Do you think I should highlight the fact that we are a Black family or keep it universal? What audience are you trying to attract? Are you trying to attract other Black families, or are you trying to attract all families? I mean, if you put your picture and you should have photos in your channel art or YouTube banner and in your profile, people are going to see that you're Black. So think about that. Pinterest recipes, that's awesome. I've been doing hair, makeup, workout, cooking on my channel as a new YouTuber. What advice can you give me? You said it. Do you think I should work on one thing on my channel? Yes, Rakisha, that is what I think. How do I feel about cursing in videos? I don't mind cursing in videos. I curse in real life. I watch a lot of channels that curse. But the thing about it is, advertisers don't like cursing in videos. So when you get to the point where you're going to be monetized, you cannot curse in your videos if you want to get the higher ad rates. It's not worth it unless that's your thing, unless you're a comedy channel that, that's your stick. You curse. But otherwise, if you want to cut into your money, if you don't want to cut into your money, don't curse. How do you determine what you want to make your YouTube channel about? What are you interested in? What are you good at? What can you share about? That's the most important thing. Thanks for answering my first question. More bigger channels have said makeup tutorials don't get views, even for them. As a smaller channel doing each beauty related content, what would you advise? Niche down. Niche down. Beauty was one of the first niches on YouTube. So of course it's very crowded. And of course there are people who are killing the makeup game and who are like expert makeup artists who can do all kinds of looks and special effects and stuff that people want to watch. So if that's not you, then you may want to think about not doing a makeup video. If I'm vlogging with my kids, is that considered kid content? From what I understand, no. Not just because you're vlogging with your kids. If you're vlogging with your kids and y'all are doing opening toys and you are letting your kids kind of be the face of the video, then that's more of on the cusp. And I really can't speak to that legally. You will have to look at the videos on YouTube's creator channel, and they've been very clear about what's considered kid content and not. They've even linked to the COPPA website where the rules are. So I would check that out. I think I'm going to do maybe 10 more minutes and then I'm going to go. Once you have a reasonable amount of views and subscribers, your brands reach out on their own. Yes. I don't know what you mean by reasonable, but once you become like a micro influencer with probably 5,000 subscribers, I think you might start to see some smaller brands reach out. I had a general email from a YouTuber who said something like, the best way to get views is to recreate other people's ideas. That's not exactly true. But if you notice something that is trending, and you'll see this all over YouTube, where whether it's vloggers or DIYers or whatever, if something is trending, then if you do your own take on that trend, then it's still your idea. It's just it's something that's popular right now. It's not recreating it is recreating someone else's ideas, but it's more jumping on a trend. Yes, that's a good question, Nicole. Is there hold on. Is there a specific pattern or day of the week to post for the most engagement? Every 3 days is a good space for posting. I can't speak to what days because that's specific to your channel and your platform, but every 3 days, because when you post a video and that video is getting views, it's also sending traffic, hopefully, to your other videos because your other videos are being suggested either in the suggested column or hopefully, if you are using your cards and using your end screens, that you send people to other videos of yours that they might be interested in. So once the traffic dies down on that particular video, it's a good idea to post another one so that your traffic pattern looks like this. It's going up, and then by the time it goes down almost to nothing, you post another video and it goes up again. So I would say every 3 days, 3 times a week is the perfect amount to space out your videos. This is a good question, Tiffany, and I have about 2,300 subs, and I feel like I'm doing good when I get 100 views. You think that's okay, or should it be more due to my sub count? I think this is for small channels. This is even for large channels. If you're getting 10% of your subscriber base in views per videos, you're doing good. What's 10% of 2,300? Was that, is it 230 views? Look, I can't do math, but if you can try to get it to 230 views, you're about average with the rest of YouTube. And I can't really answer that question because I don't know what your videos are about, whether they're attracting the same people. Are they different? Are people coming? Do you make a video about one thing on one day and then a totally different subject on another day, and therefore the people who came for the first video are not here for the second video? Worst idea in the world, Jack, to ask people to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Why would I do that? Am I in your target market? And am I the type of viewer that you're trying to attract? Would I even like your channel? You got to attract your own tribe. You just cannot go around asking people to subscribe willy-nilly. Yes, your videos do get the most views in the first 24 to 48 hours, and they die out. That's just what happens. That's what YouTube will show your videos for the first 24 to 48 hours. If it's a really good video, then they continue to show it. If not saying it's good or bad, but if the people they're showing your video to like that content, they're going to keep showing it to more. If they don't get the clicks on that video, then they're going to say, never mind, we're going to show them some different videos. And a lot of that has to do with your title and your thumbnail. Is it eye-catching? It's not about the content of your video, because when people first click on your video, they know nothing about your content. All they know is about the title and the thumbnail. So, suggested, how do you get more videos in the suggested column? By linking your videos to each other. If your videos are all similar and all about the same kind of subject, and they have similar tags and keywords in the description box, then more than likely your own videos are going to be suggested. But again, if you're all over the place making videos about first this thing and this thing, that thing, then your videos might not be suggested. Yeah, but that's your Sheila, Jasmine. You're saying that a view is a view, but is that someone who's going to come back and support you in the future? Maybe. I'm just saying I feel like your energy could be better used somewhere else. And that I absolutely believe that the way to grow is not asking random people to subscribe to your channel. You may disagree with me. And hey, if you do it and you blow up, come back and tell me about it. Most of your views come from non-subscribed people. That is true for most channels. That is true for most channels. And that is fine, because when people are not subscribed to you, you have an opportunity to convert them into subscribers. Those are new people. Don't worry about trying to get your subscribers to watch more. They either will or they won't. But even on Raven's channel, most of her views across the board are from non-subscribed people. All right, I'm going to do 3 more minutes, and no, I can't do math. Let's see. Is it okay to go back and check? Good question. Model Chick New York has good questions. Is it okay to go back and change your tags after uploading and posting for a few weeks? If that video is still getting traffic, do not change the tags or the title or the description. You can change the thumbnail, because that's not meta. That's not metadata. But if you butts around with the tags, the title, and the description, that may screw up YouTube's, I'm already doing something with this video. Now you just messed me up and I got to start all over. So if it's still getting good views, don't change them. If it's dead in the water, it's not getting any views, by all means, change them. Playlists, you got to have them. You got to have playlists for so many reasons, because you can set up your playlists on your homepage into sections and tell people what your channel is really about, because you can get people binge watching your content by watching your playlist, because you can create new playlists and it tells the YouTube algorithm that that's new content, even though it's not really new content, it's just a new playlist. All right, I didn't think I was going to get that many questions, you guys. I'm going to have to end this live. Yeah, you can kill your traffic that way. I wish I could answer everybody's question. If you if you haven't already, come over to my Facebook page, Tony Tanner Scott, and post some questions there. Not only am I able to answer questions, but I have a lot of great people in the groups who answer questions for me and have really good ideas and feedback. So I thank you guys for being here, and I am going to end, and maybe I'll do this again next Friday. I'll let you know. Bye.